BB851, turn right heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Following on from the earlier video surrounding Virgin Atlantic, but now moving across to Virgin Australia, more changes have been made, with their new owners Bain Capital coming in. Bain Capital have announced that they will be saying goodbye to Tigerair, a low-cost airline within Australia that was known often for giving travellers within the country cheap flights. In fact, it grew in the late 2000s through offering $1 flights. It also allowed me to have my first ever flight. In the announcement, they said the Tigerair brand will be discontinued in the market as there is not sufficient customer demand to support two brands at this time, noting that at this point in time it is not recommended to continue flying Tigerair given the current climate and will therefore be put to rest. However, what's important to note is that at this point in time there's not enough demand to warrant reviewing its status at this point in time, potentially hinting at while this looks to be a goodbye for Tigerair, it's not necessarily a complete goodbye, with the door still being a little bit open for a potential return should they see fit. Whether that's going to be under a different name or not, of course depends, but I'm sure many will be waiting eagerly to see what happens. The result of Tigerair eventually having its operations ceased means that there'll only be Jetstar, owned by Qantas, and Virgin battling it out for the domestic market, with Jetstar being the only true low-cost carrier in the country left, if you will, as Virgin and Qantas are full-service airlines, while we have other carriers like that Rex featuring when it comes to transporting passengers between regional hubs. Their prices are still excessive and obviously don't allow you to fly from Melbourne to Perth given the aircraft that they do operate, and those are the Saab turboprops. With the closure of Tigerair, talk has also moved on to how Virgin Australia will move forward with the absence of the low-cost unit. They've said that they will not be planning on changing anything too drastic and will stick to relatively the same business model and being that full-service carrier that I mentioned just before. They'll have the usual price changes that depend on sales and more. They said the airline will serve business travellers, including corporates and customers travelling for a holiday or visiting loved ones, and maintain a two-class cabin offering. Tigerair, if you were unaware, only flies two types of aircraft, that being the A320 and Boeing 737, but at this point, they've all been parked up. With an average age of some 11 years between the two fleet types, the Boeing 737s, if you were also unaware, were actually taken from Virgin Australia and delivered between 2015 and 2019 to the airline. A number of these aircraft in fact started life at Pacific Blue Airways in the early 2000s, or were at Virgin Blue first, before, of course, they were turned into Virgin Australia. What are your thoughts on Virgin Australia announcing the shutdown of Tigerair? Let me know down below. I hope you did enjoy these two videos today, despite the situation of course, both. And I'd like to thank you very much for the continued support. I will see you all next time.